Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to your 13-day guide to me helping you get your shit together. If you've been struggling with anxiety, depression, going through a hard time, maybe coping with a really tough loss in your life, my heart goes out to you, but guess what? You are in the perfect spot. I will take a hold of you and nurture you and feed you all the things that you need to survive what you're going through. I endured the loss of my 6-week-old daughter, Micah, in 2012, and I feel so called and passionate about sharing the tools that I use to get me through that tough time. And those are tools that I still use to this day. They are just now habit in my life because I know if I don't do them, then I fall back into that dark place. And I don't fear going there because I know that I won't forget these tools. So as you are watching and learning, please write these down. We've done 7 days so far. We're on day number 8, which I love the number 8. It reminds me of the infinity sign and being in the flow with life and the universe and in love, equal give and take. It's like just this never-ending cycle, right? And guess what? We are spiritual beings in human bodies. And one of the hardest parts about this life experience are the lessons that we have to learn. And some of these lessons place us in these dark little holes, and we have to find our way out. We have to figure out, all right, how do I know I'm a spiritual being. I feel connected to something. I believe in the afterlife. I believe that there's something bigger controlling us. And sometimes we miss home, which is the spirit world. And it can be very difficult to be in these physical bodies, these meat suits, because we just feel so heavy. We feel weighed down by the emotions that we feel, and it can be really hard. So in these videos, day 1 through 7, we talked about so many different things. I'll link them below so you can go click back and watch them. I didn't put any of the tips in the titles because I wanted you guys to kind of like explore and be surprised with each tip each day. But today is all about I call it, well, I didn't call it this, but I learned it from Mel Robbins. It's the 5-4-3-2-1 method. And it's kind of like getting out of your head and just going, right? So when you think you need to do something, if you have a thought, right? And you're in this dark place, you're feeling depressed, you know that you're a spiritual being and you got to live in your body and you're like, this sucks. Be like, life is heavy. I just want to go back to the spirit world. I don't want to deal with this stuff. Who wants to deal with life? But you're here. And we can be really depressed in these physical bodies. And nobody gave us a manual and said, here's how to live in your body. But we should have gotten that, right? And that's why I love my channel, because I talk about all things about how to be better in life and how to live in your body. So basically, when you're on the couch and you're having these dark thoughts, negative thoughts, just feeling hopeless, feeling like my life is always going to be this way, when you have a thought that says, you should get up and go to Target, or you should go for a walk outside, and you have these little, the thoughts I'm talking about. It's like a little glimmer, right? It's a quick little thought. And then your ego will jump in and say, no, I don't feel like doing that. That's too much work. I don't feel like putting my shoes on. I don't feel like getting in the car. I don't want to waste gas. Your ego will come up with so many excuses to keep you on the couch. But the 5-4-3-2-1 method is you just saying, F it, 5-4-3-2-1, get your butt up and go. So this is the method that I used when I needed to stop hitting snooze. Snooze is a wicked, wicked habit. It's so bad, right? The idea that you get to wake up and be like, I still have more time to sleep. And if you get in the habit of doing it, it becomes a routine. But guess what it's also doing? It's training your body and your mind to feel defeated every single morning, because you're setting a goal to get up at a certain time. And then when you don't do it, you're like, I didn't get up. Whether you plan to set your alarm 10 minutes early, just so you can sleep another 10 minutes, it's still sort of a failure. You're still not doing what you're committing to. So what I started to do, I would set my alarm and I would leave a little label on my alarm, like get the fuck up, or you're a badass bitch, or let's fucking go, excuse my language. But I would just do something that just motivated me. And I just was like, yes, I'm getting up. I'm going to go. I'm going to fight this depression. I'm going to fight my loss. I'm not going to be this weak girl that lost her daughter that's just going to be sad every single day. So I would write something funny to myself. And that's when I really started to build a connection with me. And as soon as I saw my alarm, the thought would creep in, all right, Michelle, just 10 more minutes, just hit snooze. Come on, babe, just do it. You know you want to. The bed's warm, my feet are warm, my hands underneath my pillow, it feels so good. And then I was like, no, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kick my feet out of bed and stand up. I go right into the bathroom, start brushing my teeth. The minty scent just wakes me up in the morning for some reason. Like once I brush my teeth, I'm up. There's no going back to bed. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 works so well. And that is the tip number 8 for today is don't overthink your good, healthy decisions. If you're about to make a decision and you're not sure if you should do it, and you know your ego is about to talk you out of it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you don't have a choice. You have to do it every minute of the day. If you're driving home and you're like, oh, this happens to me all the time with food shopping, high five me, comment below if this is you. You're driving home and you know you need to go food shopping. And me, I'm single, so I can like go without it and like torture myself. But if I had kids, I'd probably go to food shopping. But if you're single or if you're in a situation where you don't really have to go, but you know you probably should go for you and your family, and you're driving home and you're like, oh, I should go. You see the store, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn into the store parking lot and go. Just move, get out of your head and just go. It works like a charm every single time. And high five to Mel Robbins for coming up with this. She wrote a whole book about it. She also wrote a book about high-fiving yourself in the mirror each morning to kind of hype yourself up, to give yourself that love and encouragement that you didn't get growing up or you're not getting in adulthood. So remember, now that you've learned all these tools, you've learned that meditating and stillness is a wonderful practice to help you get out of your depression, your anxiety. You know, movement is key, journaling. And if you haven't watched my other videos and you're new to my channel, I created my own journal line and it's on Amazon. This one says Adventure Time, A Journey Within, buckle up. My gratitude, keep track of all the good and you'll attract more. And then my 2 bestsellers, and there's plenty more. I have a Manifesting Queen journal. It's really beautiful. It's like this deep purple color. I have Feeling Grateful for the Little Things. And then these are my 2 bestsellers. Getting My Shit Together, which is what inspired this video series, and Maybe It All Starts Here. I really love this one. I'm going to start selling them in local shops around me in my area in New Jersey. But when you're having the thought and you've already learned these 7 tips prior, right? You're learning about journaling, you're learning about moving your body, about meditation. If you have a thought to do any of these tips, you have to now apply the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do it. Just do it. Get out of your mind and just go. Once you get in that food store and you start shopping, you're going to be like, oh, I feel so much better. I used to do this with meal prepping on a Sunday, right? I'd wake up Sunday morning, and I've been going on morning drives since probably the loss of my daughter, probably since 2012. I wake up really early, even on the weekends. I go for long drives. I watch the sunrise. I dance. I get ready for the day. I listen for any intuitive hits or ideas or people I need to talk to that day. I make a mental note. And then on my drives home, if I need to go food shopping, it's like, oh, I don't want to get out of my car. It's nice and warm. But I'm like, no, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get in the store, get out. Then I come home. Then I'm like, oh, I really should meal prep right now while I'm putting away the groceries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, start. Just put the chicken in the oven. And then all of a sudden, by 9:30 a.m., I've already gone for my drive. I've gone for my workout. I've gone food shopping. I've meal prepped. I've already kicked ass on a Sunday morning. And it's all because of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to leave you here. I challenge you for the next 5 days. If you have a thought to do something, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 yourself and just do it. Get out of your head. Even if it's, I shouldn't be turning into 7-Eleven right now to get candy, which is me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, keep the wheel straight. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. And you'll feel better afterwards because you'll be making choices that are just going to light you up. And guess what you're also doing? You're training your mind to let your mind know that you're in control. So when your depression kicks in, when your anxiety kicks in, nope, you turn on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are not in charge of me. I am in charge of me. And you talk to your mind. Nope, not this time. And my stomach is growling. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm ending this video and I'm going to eat. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you have an awesome Monday. Peace out.